The controversy is broken out. We've seen the pictures, the videos. The charge is that one community was being singled out. How do you respond to that?
Well, you know, it's a curse of this country that the moment you name a few people from a particular community, the entire issue is diverted towards that, and the focus is completely diverted away from the major issue. What happened in this instance is that when I visited the war room, a few people, the Joint Commissioner handed over a list of people, and told me that a few people were sacked a few days ago. Remember this. These few people, the list of the people that I read out, were already sacked before I went and made the inspection. The Joint Commissioner gave me the list and said there was some irregularities, they were already removed. I read out the list and asked, who are these people? How are they employed? Which agency hired them? The services were terminated, or it ended 2 or 3 days even before I went there. This was corroborated in multiple places by the Commissioner of the BBMP. But who cares? Who cares for facts? When you get a Hindu-Muslim issue, you go about milking political capital out of it, because the political opposition in the country today is rendered jobless, is rendered useless, and they're irrelevant. So the only way they can, get attention to themselves and they remain relevant is by bringing these nonsensical issues. Well, how can this controversy affect the operations of the BBMP? The only operations that could have been affected are those corrupt people who are now not attending the war rooms because they may be scared that the police will pick them up. But they will be anyway picked up by the police, because these are all documentary evidences. There are timestamps, there are telephone conversations, Google Pay transactions. So those who are corrupt may not have turned up to the office, but the others who are straight, who are people of integrity, have already reported. They're all doing their job. You elected me and you gave me a job. You trusted in the abilities of a young guy, and you gave me an opportunity to represent you in the parliament. I am doing my job honestly. I am holding this system accountable. I want to ensure that you will get a bed and you will be treated in a very transparent manner in the time of the pandemic. And a few people who do not want this are trying to distract me from this. But they will not be able to do that, because my dedication is only and only to ensure that this system will be reformed. We are in the middle of a pandemic, for God's sake. It is time for us to ensure that we put our differences aside and come together to the real business of serving people. If even now we place politics over serving people, then God damn, we must not even be holding our offices. We must resign and go away from these things.